All right, what's up, my friends? Here we are in post-ban. Pioneer Sorin is gone. Amalia is gone. Treasure Cruise. Well, that one's still legal. I don't know how or why, but we played Phoenix before this. If you missed it, watch it on YouTube. And another deck that stands to gain a lot from these bans is Mono Green Devotion, a deck that is pretty bad against Amalia, and I don't think it was great against vampires either. And obviously got Karn banned, but still really powerful, honestly. This deck is quite the thing when unopposed, and nothing too crazy here. Just playing the Outcast Trailblazer, which is sort of a new addition of a deck. Really good one, too. And deck becomes a little more straightforward and linear in the wake of Karn being gone. So we got 2 Udenwald Oddity to go for those big kills, and then we're playing Leyline for a little extra oomph as well. So that's the deck, and let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Ultimate Guard. My newest sponsor, Ultimate Guard's a phenomenal company. They make great products, obviously. Everyone knows that their products are like the literal gold standard for the best deck boxes and sleeves and so on in the market. But also just a great company as far as what they do in the community. They're just phenomenal. They run awesome YouTube channels and streams. They run awesome booths at Magic Cons. They're just doing so much for the community at all times. Their company you should definitely support. Check them out, Ultimate Guard. They got a bunch of innovative, like the backpacks, innovative project. Really good stuff. So check them out, ultimateguard.com. No promo codes, no special links. Just check them out and tell them Jim sent you if you get a chance to. Good stuff. All right, right to the games. Chat, come hang out with me. Close Sockets, new sub, welcome. Thanks so much. All right, let's see if Devotion is going to stack up in this new format. Honestly, I think it will. I think Devotion is pretty powerful, and not with this hand though. Want to keep an Accelerator. This hand does not have one. Simple as that. Accelerator or Leyline Nykthos. So I'll mulligan this. Unfortunately, Oath of Nissa is the one card that's not on Arena yet, which is a pretty important card for this deck. Although some decks are playing less and less copies of it. So we can keep this. We have Leyline plus Nykthos. Unfortunately, we have 2 Nykthos here, but we are on the draw. I'm not going to 5. We have a Wolfwillow Haven also, so we're going to keep this. The question is, what do we dump? That's kind of the problem. We already have a lot of mana. Trailblazer's kind of gas. Festival. We got the Haven. We draw land, and we need to draw mostly just any land, right? Any untapped land. Sorry, any non-Nykthos land. I'm going to dump the Trailblazer, I think. We just want to cast a big fast festival. So let's keep this. Put the Leyline into play. And hope we draw a land. We already have 4 Devotion on the freaking Leyline, which is kind of crazy.
So anyway, we brought you this wicked gift basket.
Could Aftermath combo live in Pioneer with the bans? What's Aftermath combo? Oh, like Aftermath Analyst? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, like, a lot of graveyard hate from the Phoenix decks. We got a mirror here. Our opponent also agrees this deck is insane. And unfortunately, they have the stones on the play. This is the draw that made everyone hate Devotion more than anything in the world. Elf into Kiora untap Elf on the play is almost unbeatable. And we drew an extra Nykthos too. So
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
yeah, we're dead. We're just gonna concede, basically. So didn't draw a land, didn't want to go to 5. A land or Elf would also have been a good draw for us too, but we're probably dead here. It's possible they don't have a payoff, but here's the Trailblazer, make a mana. Draw a card of Kiora. Old Growth Troll, yep, you can call it. So, unfortunately, the Mirror is a pretty die rolly and hand dependent matchup. Both players are kind of racing. We can bring in Tail Swipe's not great, but it's okay. I mean, there's some smattering of Boom Booms here. Ulamog, Emrakul, Leveler. Could have floated mana, Legend Rule, Nykthos, played Wolfwillow. Yeah, maybe. That's reasonable, honestly. We didn't do that, obviously, but Tail Swipe is it's okay. It's not great, Might be more exciting to break serve on the draw to kill their elf with it. It's not even that good though, honestly. So let me just stand pat. Maybe we want Leveler or Ulamog, but maybe Oddity isn't big enough against them. I don't know, honestly. I'm just gonna run it back. All right, on the play. And we have Elf, Kiora, and Nykthos. Almost to stones. A lot better than last hand, that's for sure. So, Forest, Elf, go. Then we have Nykthos, Kiora, untap. We draw another Elf here. We have the stones in the play. Here's an Elf, sure. We draw Forest. We can conceal our Nykthos, I think. Let's go land and Kiora. Yeah. Plotting Trailblazer would allow us to have, what, 4, 5 mana next turn? Which is not enough to cast Storm. Yeah, just play Kiora. Play Kiora. No untaps, just take it up. So almost there on the nuts.
Serpents. Oh, I love them all.
Here's the Trailblazer of their own. Add a mana. They have another Elf too. Alright, they do. Alright, we draw a Blazer of our own. Alright, so we're going for it here. Unfortunately our Nykthos isn't super hot yet, but let's just start with a Trailblazer, and we'll draw a card of Kiora. We can play another Trailblazer. Just blaze him. Cast Blazer. Draw a card. And then make a mana of any color. How about a green mana? Another Kiora. Alright, let's play Nykthos. Nykthos currently taps for 3, so it's only mana neutral, which is not very exciting. We can untap our Elf. Just cast another Blazer. This will make a mana and draw a card. 2 cards, actually. Cavalier of Thorns, Storm Festival, make a green. Because we're just saying go here, but we have blocks to keep our Kiora alive, and then we have a pretty insane turn next turn, so... Bars number 3, no Nykthos is good. Here's Cavalier of Thorns. They find no Nykthos, thankfully. They draw a card. Alright, well now we get to go. And we get to do lots of stuff. Alright, we're gonna... I mean, we don't block here. Because Kiora at 2 is totally fine for us. Next turn's our big turn. I want to maintain all the mana if possible in play. So, Kiora goes 2. She's tough. She can take it. We draw Old Growth Troll. Oh boy, yeah. Now we're going. All right, so let's tap a green. Actually, hold on. We 4. That's for 4, 5. We're like a little short here with no land drop either. We could just Cavalier of Thorns. You draw a bunch of cards. But we don't really get to do a lot. 4, 5 mana. We could just untap a land and cast Festival. We're like a little short of doing a lot of things here, unfortunately. We could also... I could tap Nykthos for mana. Untap it. Use 3 for the troll. That works, I think. Oh, clock's going. Okay, let's add green. Let's use 3 of it for Old Growth Troll. Let's draw a bunch of cards. Like a bunch of cards. 2, 3. Let's play a forest. We have a green floating. So if we go Haven here. Untap Nykthos. Now we have 8 mana. We Festival with 2 floating, or cast Cavalier of Thorns looking for a Nykthos. Festival looks at 5, this also looks at 5. Kind of need to go for it here, I think. Let's do Cavalier. Let's cast Cavalier. We have 3 floating. Looking for a Nykthos. We find not a Nykthos. Draw a card, draw a card. I've Kiora, never mind, we're good. I'm not a Devotion player, really, but I know we're 1 short now, shit. We can play Kiora, untap Nykthos, doesn't do anything though. So we have 3 floating. It might just be play some more boomers and just say go. Yeah, it's fine. Do this, draw a bunch of cards, and go for it next turn. No attacks. Discard some forests. Without Nykthos on their side, we're probably not going to get punked out. And the next turn, we just go absolute bananas. We have infinite of everything next turn. So Perhaps a more savvy Devotion player than me could have really, done last turn. They're going to play an Elder Gargaroth. It's a sweet card. I don't think it's very good in the mirror, but... And they got a Uvenwald Oddity in the bin from their festival. Yeah, they're playing a game that's far too fair here. They're also going to play Unlicensed Hearse. We draw Oddity. Yeah, this game is over. So let's go land. We want to just festival, I guess. Let's actually make mana, and we'll use Kiora first. So we know if we hit a Kiora festival, we can still use it.
Sure, belly flop.
Untap this.
Let's get
Double festival plus Oddity probably enough here. Here's festival, another Kiora, another old growth troll. Oh, did I play land? Yeah, I played land. That's stupid. It doesn't matter. I think it's gonna be almost impossible to lose the game from this point. So they're gonna hearse my Cavalier of Thorns and my festival. Sure, you got it. Oh no. Anyway, so we have 9 floating. We can play another old growth troll. And then play the Oddity. And then... Oh my god. We don't want to deck either. I guess decking is also a concern too. Play Oddity. Game's pretty over here. Yeah, the writing's on the wall, so... We drew Rakdos, they didn't. That's just the mirror. And then as far as on the draw, are we interested in tail swipe, but try and break serve a little bit? Being able to kill their elves or whatever else, maybe. I think his invasions are a little slow on the draw. Let's got the 2 invasions for like 2 sail swipes. And try that. All right. This hand is not great, but we're on the draw and they mulliganed. We have an elf and a Rakdos. We're going to keep it. Like, if they have a stones, we're going to lose. But, like, on the draw, if they have a stones, we're going to lose anyway, I think. So, don't really have many ways to break serve. They go to 5. They're obviously much more disciplined than I am. Like, they're going to go land, elf, land, Kiora, elf. We should draw any card to bridge the gap. Citadel's not a card to bridge the gap. If they go Rakdos, Kiora, untap, elf, we deserve to lose the game. So, here's a troll. We draw Outcast, Trailblazer. That's kind of a banger. We'll just plot that and say go. Yeah, man. Be a little plot, Invasion Ixalan. It's a battle. Top 5. They win the battle too here. It's kind of annoying. Top 5 cards. Looking for Rakdos probably. Battling. Alright, folks, first thing, my name is Jim. I'm a pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and if you're watching on something somewhere, there's some buttons to hit probably. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all the things if you can. Helps a ton. And attack the battle. So they're going to win the battle. They're going to get a what is this thing? Belligerent Regisaur. If you've played a spell, it becomes indestructible. So we'll Trailblazer and trying to draw a I guess we're actually gonna play Rakdos first. Trying to draw something useful here. Here's a Oddity, draw a card. Draw a Leyline. That's not ideal. Alright. So at present we have a bunch of mana. Nothing to do with it really. Rakdos is for 5. So we can just flip Oddity, I suppose, which is pretty good, but like I don't really have much else going on beyond that. Thankfully, they don't either, so they just got some beaters. Reach Shore can come in. Our attack back is pretty nasty. We draw Tail Swipe. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, so we can go... I can't Leyline and Rakdos, so I probably just can't cast Leyline ever, unfortunately. That's fine. We can just flip the Oddity and then fight. Kill, like, the Regisaur and attack. We probably want to kill Kiora, honestly. Or at least try to. This is going to be a freaking huge Oddity. Yeah, so let's go flip this. And then fire up Till. I guess I didn't need to flip it first. Could have done it in their combat stat, in combat or whatever, but let's just kill the old growth troll. Is this trample also? We're gonna really overkill this Kiora, I guess, but Kiora's on 7. It's gotta die. So let's kill the old growth troll. If we send the behemoth at Kiora and they block with the Regisaur, they could keep it alive. They would not be able to, so it would take 6. They would not be able to use it to untap and also draw. But I think, like, their path to victory is Kiora, I think. You know, if they draw Festival, whatever. But, yeah, let's kill Kiora. Let's kill next turn with our actual attackers. With the layer, too, which you can pump up a little bit. So, why Forest over layer? Because I wanted an untapped land to cast Tail Swipe. You're 1 mana short. They're going to double block. Oh, I guess they actually kill the Oddity. I mean, like, that seems fine. They draw Nykthos. We draw Festival. God, we're so good.
Oh, it's lightning helix! Oh my
All right. So yeah, we'll just cast this Festival. We've not played Nykthos yet. Yeah. Just built different, you know. Find our backup Oddity too. Oh yeah. All right. So here's Oddity. Draw a card. They have a tapped 4/4. We'll just go. We actually can't play Mystic, unfortunately, but name green. Attack for a bunch. This comes in tap, so it can't block. They were good, folks. We just wanted it more, you know, really. A lot of Magic's really wanting it more than your opponent, and we wanted it more. There you go. Land. Easy game. All right, so we're going to go, we can Leyline now for a bajillion mana. You can go Leyline. And then I guess I can't troll. What does it freaking matter? I don't think. Let's just cast Old Growth Troll, draw a card. We'll have enough mana left over to flip our for Oddity. Play a Mystic. This turn's probably sloppy. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm definitely not sequencing properly here. But it does not matter. Whatever you gotta do, it's gonna be done. We got a golden Oddity and a golden Trailblazer. This looks nice in the gold frame, actually, right? Looks kind of nice. Pretty sweet.
This was a valiant campaign. Yeah.
Opponent is in the salt tank, perhaps, maybe. How did this happen? All right, so draw a card, and we got what? This is 7 mana to flip. Sure, whatever. Just gonna do things in a horrible order and win the game anyway, because they are dead. They have literally nothing. They got an elf and a dream. Works for me. We'll take it. 1-0. Won the mirror by drawing better, which is about what the mirror is, which is why it kind of sucks if his deck is the best deck, because like the mirrors do suck. But all right, hopefully a non-mirror here, because I want to see how we do in the non-mirror. Oh boy, man.
Good lord.
Close. We're gonna mulligan, and we're gonna go. Keep this kind of stinker hand, but not going to 5, so. Swamp Thoughtseize, love it. Love when you mulligan to a stinker and you get Thoughtseized, right? Alright.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
I do dislike ley lines. Here is a bandit's talent, a little waist knot. Is Mike here? Service ley line. And we draw a layer of the Hydra. Okay, not so good. Not so good. So unfortunately, our opponent's playing a discard deck, and we are playing a really bad draw on our deck, where all our cards are uncastable. And yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Sure, that's fine. That's cool. Sanitarium. Hostile Investigator. Not ideal. Alright. We'll discard this Festival, I think. Just want to cast. I mean, it's Cavalier, actually. Just going to go Cavalier into Festival. Alright. They get a clue. We untap. We draw an old growth troll. I'm in. Play him a land, just make land drops. One of the most important things about a discard deck is just making your land drops so you can play the cards top deck. So here's a duress. Alright. And a Shieldred. I mean, that's a pretty good start, but like, if we gotta get to do our thing here, if we find a Nykthos off this Cavalier of Thorns, we draw untap land and a Nykthos. Alright, let's take 2. And draw a land. Come on, land! Help me out here. Cavalier of Thorns all day.
Bingo.
Take 2. Cavalier of Thorns. Mill 4. We find Nykthos. We don't find Nykthos, unfortunately, but still good. 6 mana for a Festival, because then we block with our Cavalier, we get the Festival back. So we're going places, we're doing things. Yeah, banning Fable over Sorin, like that's what I wanted to see. If I had control of the ban list, like a month or two ago, I was pretty firm on Sorin. I'm sorry, not Sorin. On Fable and Cruz. Amalia, banning Amalia is fine. It's really obnoxious. But, all right, so untap. We draw a Kiora, Behemoth Beckoner. Which is honestly kind of annoying against these Shieldred triggers. But sure, we're going to play it anyway. We could like die to our own Kiora, but they have Sanitarium available as well for some draws and discards. Might just die here, honestly.
And you look like lunch.
Why ban Amalia, not Wildgrowth Walker? I mean, there's like, Amalia is good at life gain decks. Walker might be good in a fair Explorer deck. I mean, now the deck's playable, Amalia is probably a more playable card, I guess, but like, no one was playing Amalia before the combo, Alright, so we draw and discard. They get to Waste Not, trigger Shieldred. They're kind of just doing it all right now. I mean, we literally did nothing this game. We had no play turns 1 through 3. Like, so they're kind of having their way with us. We're at 10. They got a zombie. The Kiora draws might kill us also. I think banning Sorin's fine. Like, it might... Oh, no. No. It might end up being necessary to ban Sorin anyway. But it also might be necessary to ban Fable too, so we'll see. But all right, second Sanitarium. Yeah, we're just dead. So now we take 2 more from Sorin, 2 more from Shieldred, 2 more from Shieldred, and then cast a spell. We take that off Kiora too, so... Tough game. I mean, obviously our hand was terrible. We might go to a bad hand, and I don't think could have gone to 5, but maybe. It does suck because Sorin's a pretty fun card if you're not doing the Bane Ripper thing, but that's just kind of like the casualty of what it is. So, all right, so go to 4. Oh, we go to 2 actually. Yeah, we're just dead. Any spell we can cast would kill us anyway. There's a Kiora, so that's all right. So tough first game. It's fine. Waste on the deck does get it better if Phoenix is the best deck, but we got to bring in our Obstinate Bailiffs. Love to see that. And then anything else? Pick Your Poison seems fine against them. I'd prefer if it was a creature though, honestly. Like, they have that like that saga or the lesson, whatever, not lesson, the talent is a really good installation against Pick Your Poison, because if you kill that, it sucks. Leveler is kind of cute as flashback, but it's a lot of mana. I think we just cut like maybe the Haven, maybe one of the oddities. Just kind of run this. It's fun. On the play. Hand is insane. Keep. Leyline. Elf. Go. Can't Thoughtseize my Nykthos, friend. Thoughtseize. Yeah, I can't Thoughtseize the Nykthos. Sorry. Can't take that one. Take Trailblazer. So we have Nykthos. Unfortunately, it's only 5, not 6, but let's play the Invasion Ixalan. By activating Nykthos, please. Add 5 green. Play Invasion, top 5 cards. Looking for a 4-drop. I mean, a 4-power creature, 3-drop. We got Oddity, Invasion, Cavalier, Land. That's kind of tilt. Probably Invasion again, right? I want a card I can cast. Yeah, it's fun. Invasion again. Okay, and then we got Troll, Mystic, We can cast the Mystic, too. Then if they discard my Storm the Festival, I'm just like playing for gas. Yeah, take Cavalier. Cavalier's just a better card. And then if they Thoughtseize me and take the Festival, I still have a Cavalier to play. So this is fine. So they go. Not too shabby. They play Castle Lochthwain and duress me. Okay. That's fair. All right. We draw another ley line. That's lame, but we go land. We have 7. We have 8 mana. Let's play Cavalier Thorns. Floating some mana. And we're going to find ourselves a forest. And just start chipping these back. We could cast the ley line, but like, I guess actually we just cast this. Like, this ain't going away. No more mana. Sure. I think attack for 1's worthless. Sure. Let's cast ley line. Let's say go. We have 14 devotion. It's a lot. Festival in the graveyard. Can't Thoughtseize that one. They have Field of Ruin. Well, that makes my my second ley line look pretty stupid, but whatever. We draw a Trailblazer. That's a pretty good one. Another card that they can't Thoughtseize if I plot it. Probably just attack the invasion though, right? Start flipping these things. We draw a card out of that too. Sure. Let's play Trailblazer. Just cast it. Add a green. It's not going to matter. I think we'll spread this out too. And then we'll cast our Belligerent Regisaur. Draw a card. Sure. All right, let's say go. We're on the board. We're winning battles. We're doing things. Extinction event would be not the end of the world. Sheoldred. That's fine. Old Growth Troll. I'm drawing a lot of cards here, so. All right. Mana value Regisaur is 2. It is the backside mana value. We draw Nykthos.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Let's storm this festival, folks. What? Where'd you go? Where are they? I wasn't done with you yet. All right, so on the draw, I am somewhat interested in this Cityscape Leveler, honestly. Look at the odd. I feel the oddities like just not necessary against them. Yes, cool. Let's do this. Yeah, sounds great. 7 cards on the draw against a discard deck, and they mulliganed. Cool. Plotting these Trailblazers is pretty nice. Draw Nykthos too. Oh damn. Nykthos. Oh my god. Play Builder's Talent. Start Festival, I think. Alright, I mean, this is a little annoying, but plotting Trailblazers is really, really good, so here's Field of Ruin. Go blank. I think it's Cavalier Kiora, honestly. Just like plot these Trailblazers. We'll do Festival too. We'll just lean on these Trailblazers pretty hard. Alright. They only have 2 cards left. Draw the Kiora, sure. Just plot this. Say go. They can field me. I obviously have no, no devotion in play currently, but I agree. I enjoy plot. Me and Frank Scarer were discussing the merits of plot and foretell while we were playing Frank's stack format. And plot feels like a better foretell. Okay, so we can like Kiora here, then Trailblazer, draw a card, make a mana, draw a land, make a Trailblazer again. I like this. Play Kiora, play Trailblazer, draw a card, make it green. What's up, Aleko? I couldn't mute him. I'm sorry. I failed you all. Add a green. And we have 1 green floating. We can cast a Mystic or untap and cast an Invasion of Ixalan. I think Mystic is fine here. Playing Invasion replaces itself while also potentially threatening for a... Yeah, I actually like that better. Let's do that. Untap Forest. Play Invasion. What's up, Savage Knuckleblade?
Blows with vigor.
Let's go, folks. What's up? I would kill that for 1. They're not revolted right now, right? Top 5. We have not played a land this turn, so I can go land elf. That feels pretty good too, actually. Let's go land elf. One of our cards in play, you know? This plays bad against Extinction Event, but whatever. Sure, they had a push, that's fine. Cash it in, you know? They can't kill this Trailblazer, I'm feeling pretty good. If they can, like, we're drawing a lot of cards next turn. Level 3 on the talent. Whatever. Game's over, folks. Book it. Let's go Trailblazer. Cast it. Draw 2. Make a green. This game is over. Pack it up, folks. We're done here. All right.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
Draw a Leyline land. That's not very good. Okay. We'll just attack the battle and win it and draw 3 cards. 1 Belligerent Regisaur, please. Heh. Well, we kind of bricked, honestly, but that was enough for them. They've had enough, so we're gonna keep on keeping on here. 2-0. On the play. Ugh. That's a stinker. That is a stinker, folks. Mulligan this stinker. Devotion is definitely somewhat Tron-esque as far as like how your mulligans go. Frank's new magic box. You mean there's the stack? Alright, so it's good. It's fine. Like the physical box for it or like the stack itself? Alright, Lana Rolls go. Yeah, I mean, Frank loves stacking. I'm medium on stacking. Frank always hustles me into playing for money when, like, he just knows the format intimately and I don't. So you got a few bucks off me on the trip. But, all right, so we draw. Unfortunately, they kill our creature. Now we're stuck on triple troll Rakdos, which is kind of bad, but... Yeah, my buddy Frank has a thing called the stack, which is just a really large collection of commons and uncommons. And you just grab a stack of cards from a stack and shuffle and play with them. And I can't play anything. This is obviously terrible. Good time for a story because we ain't doing much this game. And you can play any card you want face down as a Utopia land. There are some other weird rules too, but it's fun. But like it's definitely challenging and it's kind of a weird format. So if you're not like familiar with it, it's like it's definitely a learning curve. And Frank just stacks all the time. Now you're not, unfortunately. So Thoughtseize, whatever. So we have a Rakdos mid-range deck. So we're looking at Rakdos mid-range, of course, is still a deck after the bannings because Fable didn't hit Fable. So we're going to see how it lines up right now. And we're not casting any spells, which is not a good place to be. That would be gas if they just hard cast Vein Ripper. And they were just like, whatever, sure, I'll play it anyway. Here's a Croxa, sure. So we'll dump the, oh, just a troll. We go to 14. Draw Forest. All right, we're in. They got 2 cards left. They're not that close to Croxing yet, which is good. Play Troll and say go. And now we got Nykthos and stuff. Thoughts of a new ban cadence. So they're only doing bans like after RCQ seasons or something like that. I don't know why they keep changing it every goddamn... Like they keep like changing the ban cadence like to try and make it so people are, you know, they're more informed about what's going on. But they just keep changing it so it's confusing. So I don't know. Like... I feel like our old band cadence was fine, but whatever. It is important to make make players not feel disillusioned with their deck. So, attack for 3. Play Fable. Still legal, folks. Draw Leyline of the Guild Pact. Okay, well, here's Cavalier Thorns. And you're going to hit a Forest. All right, I mean, Despite how badly this game has gone for us, we're not in that bad of a shape. I guess if they Croxa this turn, I mean, a nice festival puts right back into it, so. Here's a Fable. Discarding a single Bank Buster, just enough to fire up their Croxa. They can kill my Cavalier of Thorns. I don't have much to return, honestly, so. Croxa's fine. I have a blank card in their hand anyway. So we'll discard this Leyline of the Guild Pact. And just hope our festival is Stormin'. Another Cavalier of Thorns. Double Cavalier. No, we got with Croxa attack triggers and stuff and a possible removal spell in hand. We got to go big here. All right, folks, here we go. Let's storm that festival and see what turns up. We got double Trailblazer or Trailblazer. That's insane, actually. Oh my god. We're drawing so many cards. All right, draw a card. Draw a card. Make it green. Make it green. I was going to cast Cavalier of Thorns. Now I'm casting another festival, which is even better, so let's do that. This one hits a little worse, but still fine, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we're going to make a mana and draw a bunch of cards. And then, do I want to make a land drop, or do I want to put a Leyline or Invasion in play? We're going to lose the Cavalier in our hand to the Crocs. I'm going to put a card in my hand, I think. Let's play with the Invasion. So, oh, sorry, I'm drawing cards anyway. Whatever, this is still good. So, we now have no mana left over. We can put the land into our hand. We could also Oddity next turn. Just kill them that way. Let's do that. Let's get the Oddity. Draw a bunch of cards. Make it green. Trailblazer's the stones. Yeah, it's a huge upgrade for this deck. Alright, we'll do this. So next turn we just have Oddity flip, kill them. Barring them having like something cool, obviously. So yeah, this card is the absolute stones. It is the I think it's like was secretly like pretty good before the bannings, honestly. But now with Amalia gone, it's a big deal. Alright, so here comes Croxa. And a Fable token. Pretty sure we just take 6. Cavalier's really good. We're drawing a million cards. Like, Oddity just kill them. The thing is, if they have a Doomblade for the Oddity, we might not just kill them. We'll draw a bunch of cards, though. Like, if this was a Llanowar Elf. I mean, I should have played Llanowar Elf. I should have just played a land to discard the Llanowar Elf. Alright, I'll discard the Cavalier of Thorns. We'll block and kill the thing. We'll go to 5. I think 5 is a fine place to be. They have to leave removal up for my Oddity. Even then, I have a bunch of stuff anyway. I can Oddity and Festival, I think. It's alright, we have Festivals too. I think we're still good here. Archfiend of the Dross. Okay. We draw Kiora. This should probably be good enough, right? So we're going to go Kiora. Not tapping Nykthos, thank you. Add green, green. Play Kiora. We're going to Nykthos, and then we'll use the Kiora. So if we hit Kiora, we can play a new one. Untap this.
One drop ripples and grows.
We also can hit another Nykthos too. I don't know like the exact optimal like when to tap your Nykthos or not tap it or so on and so forth. Like pretty sure I want to use Kiora here. We're drawing a million cards too. All right, let's cast Festival. Flash by Festival. We hit another Kiora and Invasion. We can have Bricked here actually. Let's hit these two.
Why do I love Krakens?
All right, and then we get to go Cavalier of Thorns. Cool. This will draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't work, so it's add green again. Cast Cavalier of Thorns. Top 5. Find a new Nykthos. Cool. Keep this one. Draw. 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 Kind of a brick, but let's play this Invasion of Ixalan. We're just looking for the haste guy to kill them with. We find another Nykthos. I've not played a land yet, so this is pretty cool, right? So let's do this. We'll just add a bunch of green. I guess we'll Festival first. Try and tap into this. Now we're only down to 1 Kiora, right? We have Kiora in the bin. And we only have 1 Kiora left in 20 cards. I'd say we're unlikely to take it, so now I think we'll wait on Kiora. So, Troll and Leyline. Okay. 11 mana, draw a bunch of cards. We will eventually find our... we want to not deck. That is important, actually. So, we have 14 cards, and we have... oh, no. We've already used both oddities. That's bad. Are we gonna lose? They can copy the Archfiend or copy the Harvester. Crap. So I didn't realize we milled over one of the oddities. That's really bad. Okay. Sure. Let's play some stuff. We have 13 cards left. They're at 15. We want our Cavalier of Thorns to die. We have definitely invaded Ixalan. That is true. Is it gonna mill cards too? 6, 5. Okay. Let's attack them. Okay, they don't block. So we're gonna untap. I think we're just dead. We just can't win. Like, because we're gonna die to the stupid Archfiend if it draws. What an embarrassing game. Yeah, we definitely punted this game for sure. Okay. So Archfiend goes down. We can block the stuff, but like they just make like an Archfiend attack and we just lose stuff, right? I think we're just dead. Wow, what a game. All right. So because I didn't realize we milled over our other thing, I don't think it actually won though. Honestly. So they kill an elf. We take 4. And then they attack and we just die. Yeah. Well, I guess do these exile instead of dying? Oh, I have Besage You too. Yeah, I punted big time. I just got lost in the sauce, folks. This game's an embarrassment. We block the real one and this. And then... yeah, we just die. Alright, yeah, we're dead. Alright, that was a punt. If I Besage You the Reflection, do we live there? I'm still not sure if we live actually, but alright, my bad. So we go to game 2. We're gonna bring in... yeah, Cavalier just dies anyway, so... let's bring in some Boomy Booms, I think. Do I want these Baloths? I don't think so. Pick your poison. I don't think so. Yeah, let's just cut, like, Haven for Leveler. We don't want to sideboard much, you know, like... Poison hits Archfiend and Fable, but, like, we just... our goal is to win. Like, our goal is not to be in a spot like that, right? We were, like, kind of behind the 8 ball that game a little bit. And we're, like, obviously on the play and proactive and stuff. I think it's just fine. I'm just going to run like this. On play. Hand's great, keep. Love it. Oh, yeah, that was the game we were stuck on Trolls. We couldn't cast anything for like 3 turns, right? Yeah, we're fine. We're totally fine. Here's a Leyline of the Void. Trying to match my Leyline fanciness. I mean, it's okay against us, I guess. I mean, all right. Well, here we go. Turn 2 Old Growth Troll. If they kill it, I will not come back. So that's annoying, I guess. But like, whatever. Here's Blood Tithe Harvester. Sure, you got it, friend. Here's Uvenwald Oddity. So Nick those taps for 4, 5, or 1 short of Festivaling. We can just fire up our Oddity, though. Now it taps for 5. Sure. I could have... There you go, friend. In some ways, it's like kind of a stompy deck. Like, it's without Karn. It's less of like a, you know, of a rampy, toolboxy deck and more of just like a rah get you kind of deck. That can obviously work, though. Now we have Festival next turn. They got a lot to deal with. I am experiencing a mild case of Leyline envy. If we had our own Leyline, this game would be over already. We should play a Fable. Okay, well, this game is over. Thanks for playing, I guess. We're going to put in a Plant Mystic. I can just, like, flip the Oddity to kill them, right? Like, don't they just die? This is obviously instant speed. Like, you don't need to do it like this, but whatever. They're just freaking dead, so it's fine. All right. Good game. That was fun. Thanks for playing. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Don't forget your gift bag.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, how about game 3? Yeah, Leyline's like, it's weird in that, like, it is okay against some of our cards, but, like, it's kind of okay against, like, the backside of our cards, right? Like, Cavalier of Thorns is still a 5/6 that finds a land. This is still a 6-mana spell. Old Growth Troll is still a 4/4 for 3. That's really it, you know? So, wonder if there's a matchup like this where it's kind of grindy. There's merit to boarding out Leyline, just bringing in, like, some, like, if I brought in, like, Emrakul, Ulamog, double Bailoff, you know, over the Leylines, and made my deck a little less volatile against a Thoughtseize deck. That, like, might be reasonable, but I'm not confident that that's correct, so I'm not going to try it. All right, game 3. Oh, no! I literally was just about to say, just want to keep 7. All right, we're going to 6. So this is what I was talking about Leyline being kind of awkward. I guess we have Invasion to find Nykthos, so sure. Let's keep this and dump a Festival. Yeah. All right. Our opponent has pre-game actions. Man, tons of pre-game actions here. It's a Leyline duel to the death. Stay Thoughtseize here and take what? Take probably the Invasion, I would think. Like, take Invasion, kill Mystic's pretty sick. But, what am I going to do? Mulligan against the Thoughtseize, you know? Opponent agrees. Alright, here's a Mystic. We want to draw Nykthos, ideally. But I would say Nykthos and Invasion are our best draws. With just drawing lands normally also fine. Here's a Harvester. 3-drop. 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 Looking a little bit like game 1, where we're just kind of like not going to play spells for 2 turns, but them's the breaks, I guess. Here's a Thoughtseize again. Alright. Just playing off the top, folks. Just gotta draw a good one. Goodbye, Festival. Leaving the Cavalier of Thorns. Interesting. Also declining to kill my Mystic with their Blood Tithe Harvester. And they're playing a Croxa. We'll discard Cavalier of Thorns. We're just trying to draw spells here. So, want to have lands against discard. We draw a Nykthos. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright. We're not quite there on Croxa yet. We have infinite mana. We draw a Boom Boom. If I knew I was drawing this, I would have kept the Cavalier of Thorns, obviously. We couldn't have known that. So, got a lot of mana. We're drawing live. Any Boom Boom. Alright, so sure. That's fun. Kiora. Kiora's fine. They're still very far from Croxing. Yeah, we're just in, like, you know, over half our deck's a good draw right now, so here we are. We have, what, 5 7. We have 8 mana next turn. 9. I don't even know. We have a lot of mana next turn. They have Blood to Go for the Throat. Still pretty far from Croxa. We're drawing to most of our deck. They're attacking me. I think guys Bone Crusher have a 2-turn clock. All right, here we go, folks.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix!
All right.
Oh my god!
Probably best draw of the deck. I agree. There's a ley line, so we can't flash it back. The question now is, do we want to use our Nykthos mana and then untap with Kiora before we do anything else? I think we do. So we hit another Kiora. I guess another Kiora isn't really the best draw. Maybe we save Kiora. I'm not think floating though. Sure. Let's add the mana now. So add 5 green. Untap Nykthos. Festival. 2 floating.
Thrives.
Oh my god. That was really bad. All right, so we have 2 floating. We have 3 mana total. So we can invasion. So the best of times to the worst of times. We wanted to tap Nykthos because we had no mana to activate it. So is it double invasion or just invasion plus mystic? We have a lot of ways to draw. We have a lot of looks at like a 4/4 here. So all right, so it's invasion and hit. Jesus, man, what is going on here? Like, it's like 10 cards in a row, all blanks. Let's take an elf as a failsafe, and then we'll take a Old Growth Troll or Trailblazer. We have to block this turn, so I think it has to be a troll. If we Trailblazer, add a green, play Llanowar Elves, they actually can't kill the Trailblazer, maybe. And then maybe I could do some stuff next turn. I have to draw a card of Cure anyway, right? Because Troll will die regardless. It's Trailblazer, so take Trailblazer. Play Trailblazer. We'll draw a card off Kiora, add a green. We draw a Layer of the Hydra, add a green. Play the Elf and the Hydra. So, in a bit of a holding pattern, similar spot. I guess you have the Layer now too, which is kind of cool, but they stomp again. That's worst case scenario, I guess. Stomp is usually pretty bad against us, but... All right, we need a big draw again. Okay, so we can also attack these invasions and draw a bunch of cards that way too. Sick. All right, so let's add mana with Nykthos. Add 7 green. They might just be dead actually too. Hold on. Play Oddity. Draw a card. It's a forest. Play a land. Untap Nykthos.
Let's get moving.
They're at 11. We obviously don't want to die to Fatal Push. Okay, sure. Guess they're not Fatal Push, right? All right, sick. Man, we're undefeated with these really good decks. All right, so over to untap.gg where we track all of our stats. Went 3-0. This deck seems great. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I'm not exactly sure about the sideboard and like the flex slots, but Trailblazer was a huge upgrade for this deck. And now with Amalia being gone and Rakdos Vampires being gone also, it's a pretty good time to be a Devotion player. So, yeah, there you go. All right, so more to play on stream. You folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.